Hello everybody and welcome to your fourth lesson this term. Today we're going to start off with a simple game of the forbidden rhythm or the copycat claps. All you have to do is copy whatever I clap, try and do it exactly the same, unless I clap one particular rhythm that you're not allowed to clap, which we call the forbidden rhythm. As soon as you hear that, you have to put your hands on your head as quickly as you can. Don't get caught out. So what is the forbidden rhythm? I'm going to clap you a rhythm now, right now, that you're not allowed to clap it back. So clappy, clap back. So as soon as you hear this, you put your hands on your head. Here it goes. Have a listen. That's the one that sends your hands to your head. I'll do it one more time for you to listen to. Got it? Anything else you can clap. Here we go. Then let's see if we can catch you out. Here's the first one. That was one to clap. And that was. You should have your hands on your head. If not, you're out. But you can keep playing for now. Yep, you should have copied that one. And that one. Yeah. Hands on your head. Got your hands on your head? Fantastic. I thought we'd go a little bit more into depth about those patterns that you were copying back, and I'm going to show you what they look like when they're written down as music. Now I'm going to start off with a basic beat, and in fact that was the first one that I clapped for you. The basic beat went 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's what you can see here. 4 notes or 4 beats, all exactly the same, and I took my time on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called 1 beat notes. They're the sort of speed that you might go on a walk. Walk, 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 walk. Left, right, left, right. A casual sort of stroll. Now sometimes there were quicker ones thrown in. Do you remember what the forbidden rhythm was? Those doubles in the middle there, the sort of speed that you might go jogging on. Jogging, 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 jogging. So I've got another sheet here which shows you what the jogging notes look like. They're in pairs. It looks as if they're holding hands with their best friend. So what we've got here are 4 pairs of quicker notes, jogging notes. Jogging, 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 jogging. Like that. Together, they make up one whole beat. So if you're good at maths, you might be able to work out what one little note like that makes on its own. It needs a friend to make up one beat, and they're exactly the same. So something plus something exactly the same gives you one beat. Have you got it? It's 1/2. So this note on its own is half of a beat. It needs its friend, another half of a beat. Together, half and half make one beat. So sometimes we put an and like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. They will also give us our 4 beats. Okay? So, let's have a go at clapping these 2 patterns like this. I'm going to swap them at any point, and you've got to change how you clap. You can keep in your head walk, 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 walk when you see that, and you could keep jogging, 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 jogging when you see that. Okay. The next clip, we'll do it with some music, just a beat to keep us steady. So join me for clapping along to the beat. I'll keep holding the card up while you keep clapping it, and don't change your clap until I change the card. So you're either thinking of the walk beat or the jogging beat. Let's have a go. Ooh. Sorry. What's going to be first? The walk. Left, right, left, right. Clap, 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 left, right, left, right, right. Jogging, 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 jogging. How do you get on? Not too hard. Let me just press stop before the next track comes along. Okay. Not too bad. So a simple one beat note like these, they are called crotchets. Double notes like these, the jogging notes, are called quavers. Not the sort that you eat. These are musical quavers. Crotchets and quavers. Will you remember that for me? Crotchets are one walk beat notes. Quavers are your double jogging notes. Now the reason I'm telling you about crotchets and quavers because I want to show you what you would do if you saw crotchets and quavers mixed up like this. How would you clap that? Starting here, you're going to think of 4 joggings and a couple of walks like this. Jogging, jogging, walk, walk. Try it with me. So with your hands, ready, steady, off we go. Clap, 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 clap. Let's do the card twice. Ready, steady, have a go. Again. Let's try a different card. What about this one? It looks similar, but the joggings are at the end. Have a clap with me. Ready, steady, here we go. Clap, clap, jogging. And again, walk, walk, jogging. One more time. Walk, walk, jogging, jogging. Show you another one. Similar, there's just one pair of joggings in the middle. Ready, steady, have a go. Again. And last one. Here it is. A little bit more complicated. Give it a go. Ready to clap? Ready, steady, have a go. And again. Clap, 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 clap. Well tried. We're going to have a little game now. On my curtains behind me, I have stuck down 4 of those cards. Starting here, going all the way along. We've just practiced them one at a time. Now we're going to try and clap them all in a row. Let's go through it slowly. Jogging, walk, jogging, walk, 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 jogging, walk, 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 jogging, 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 walk, walk. Try clapping all of that. If you want to say the words as well, you can. Ready, steady, here we go. Jogging, walk, jogging, walk, 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 jogging, walk, 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 jogging, 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 walk, walk. Shall we do it again? Last time. I'm not going to say the words out loud this time, but you can keep them in your heads and just look at the pictures. Ready, steady, here we go. How do you get on? Okay, Right, I want you to take a really good close look at that last card. Jogging, jogging, walk, walk. Have you got it? Good, because now it's going. We're still going to clap all 4 cards, but the last card has gone. Do you remember what it was? Let's clap the whole thing. Ready, steady, here we go. Last card. How'd you get on? Let's have a look at this card. Walk, walk, jogging, jogging. That's like the last card, but it's backwards, isn't it? Let's take this card off as well. We're going to clap the whole thing, but the last 2 cards have gone. Good luck. Ready, steady, here we go. Did you get it? It's getting a bit tricky, isn't it? Shall I take one more card off and we'll see if we can do 3 cards from memory? So we've got to remember walk, walk, jogging, walk. Ready, steady, here we go. So it's walk, walk, jogging, walk, 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 jogging, jogging, walk, walk. Did you match me? Now, if you're really brave, I am going to do it without the last card, and we'll see how we get on all the way through. So we've got to remember jogging, walk, jogging, walk. Ready, steady, here we go. Well, I hope you matched mine. I think I got it right. It's really good practice for your memory skills, isn't it? The next clip, you're going to need your instrument. So I've put those 2 cards that we started with up on the curtains behind me. I've got the walks on this side and I've got the joggings on this side. And I thought we'd have a go at playing those patterns on our violins and using the new note low A that we finished with last week. That's a quick reminder what we did. So just pop your violins into the playing position and remember how we hover our first finger now over the G string. And when you squeeze that finger down, you change from a G to a low A. Do you remember I told you it was a bit like the A string being high, but we've got a low version of it. So we're going to try this. First of all, we're going to play some low A's with our first finger down, and we're going to use that card there. So each bow will be a 1 count bow like this. And you just take it in turns with the bow down, up, down, up. But when I say change, we're going to change to the pattern over my shoulder here, and you're going to take your finger off to do it. Now remember, we've got a jogging pattern now, so your bow is going to move quicker. Jogging, 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 jogging. Those are on G's, and then we're going to try changing again to the 1-beat crotchets with our finger on A's. So let me show you. I'm going to start off with the crotchet walks with my first finger squeezing down on the G string. And I'll keep doing that until it's time to change, which I think is now. So I take my finger off and I'm going back to joggings. Now I'm going to go back to the first card again with my finger on like this. Down, up. Now I'm going to change let's give it a go. So put your violins into the playing position. Get your first finger over your G string. So you've got to really stretch that hand round. Remember, it's the tip of your finger. Find your first dot, or if you haven't got the dot, you're looking at about, I don't know, 1 to 2 centimetres up away from the pegs. And we're going to start off by just walking with our bow. Walk sounds. Ready, steady, here we go. So left, right, left, right. Your bow is taking it in turns. Down, up, down, up. And I'm going to shout change in a minute. You're going to lift your finger off and you're going to go twice as fast with your bow. Ready, steady, time to change. Now. Think in your head. Jogging, 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 jogging. We're going to put our finger back down and we're going to change to walks when I shout. Ready, steady, here we go. Change. Then you're going to take it off and you're going to go back to joggings. Change. 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 And hold it there. Rest position. Did I confuse you? I hope not. Keep practicing anyway, and we'll see what lies in store next clip. I want to talk to you a little bit more about down bows and up bows now, because the next piece of music that you're going to see me play and then you're going to learn, you have to be really careful which direction your bow is going in, because it makes a big difference to the type of sound you can make. This next piece also just uses the G and the low A that we've just been practicing. I'd like to demonstrate the whole thing to you, and I want you to watch how my bow specifically moves in certain directions. You might be able to see a pattern emerging. The piece of music is called Batman. It's the theme to the Batman. I don't know if it's the films or it's the old-fashioned cartoons. I'm sure your parents would recognise it, even if you don't. So watch this. See which direction my bow moves in. Does it all the way through again? You might have got an idea already what I'm doing with my bow. Okay, now, better stop that before it carries on. So, the direction of my bow. Did you spot the pattern for each note? I'll do it again slowly. Up, down. So I actually start with my bow about in the middle, and I whoop my bow so that my hand gets close to my face. Up, and then I stroke it down. So it's kind of fast, slow, like this. Whoop, slow. I'm whooping it so fast that my bow even comes off at the end. Look. Down. You kind of throw the bow and lift it, and then land at the heel to do your down bow. This is the first thing that you're going to practice with me. Notice how I've gone back to holding my violin around the shoulders because I'm not using my first finger just yet. Just try some of these. So put your bow halfway like this on your G string. You're going to whoop it so that your hand comes up to your face and you're going to lift it off like this. and then you're going to place it down and you're going to pull a long bow. Now it's really important that when you place it down again to pull that long bow, that you place it down with your hand close to your face. If you don't and you try and place it there, it kind of bounces all the way down. But if you place it there, smack it down, it won't. So give yourselves a couple of minutes practice at getting that really nicely. And in the next clip I'll show you the note sequence that you need to do that on. You mainly do that pattern on the G. There's only once when you sort of throw your A in quickly and then get back off to the G. Let me show you. So 4 times you do this. G, same again. Now each time I'm bringing my bow back to the middle. That's 3. Now the next 2 are a little bit quicker. A, G, and then another G to finish. You do the same again. A, G, and another G to finish. I'm going to do that all through for you one more time. So first of all, 4 G's. G, slowly, and again, slowly, and again, slowly. Now the next 2 are quicker. It's an A, it's a G, and it finishes with a slow G. You do that again. A quick A, a quick G, and a slow G. Let's do it all together. I'll keep talking as we do it. See if you can play this with me. So even though we start on G, you're going to have your finger hovering because you're going to need it. So 4 slows, first of all. Here we go. Up, down. Same again. That's 2. Same again. Another one. Now the quick ones now. There's a quick A. Take it off, do a G. And another slow G. Then we'll repeat those last 3. So it's an A, a G, and another G. One more time, all the way through, and then you can always rewind this clip and keep practicing until you've got it. So 4 G's with time in between. G, A, take it off, and one more G. Now we do those quick ones again. Take it off, and a G. So I'm going to pause the video here and give you time to practice that sequence. We're going to try it all the way through with the music now. Don't panic, I'll keep talking you all the way through. When you think you've finished, don't put your violin down because it comes again. It comes through twice altogether. So let's have a go. I think you're ready. Starting on G. Another one. Another one. Here comes number 4. First finger down. Take it off. And stay off. Repeat that. On. Don't put your violin down because it's all the way through again. 4 longs on the G. Bring it back to halfway. And again. First finger. Take it off. That last bit again. I'm going to teach you yet another new note. Now, it's not what you think. We're not going to go and do first finger on the E string. After all, that is the only string that we haven't put our first finger on, isn't it? I'm going to make things slightly different now, and we're going to go back to our D string, where you already know how to put your first finger down. And today we're going to learn how to put another finger down on the D string. So we're going to create another new sound on the D string, and I'd like you to watch closely how I do it. So there's my D. Here's my first finger going down to create low E. And now I'm going to take the next finger along and I'm going to squidge it as close as I can to my first. And here's its sound. I'll do those three sounds again so you can hear how they change one at a time. If your first finger is in the right place, then your second finger must be in the right place as well, because literally there is no gap at all between 1 and 2. Let's think about what it could be called. We know no fingers is D, and we know that this was E because we went up a sound in the alphabet, a letter in the alphabet. D, E, and now I found another sound, and it's a little bit higher, so it's up another note in the alphabet, another step in the musical alphabet. So D, E, F. Did you all think that anyway? F, of course you did. D, E, F. So, your turn to try and find this new sound. Now you'll notice, and you can do this with me now, that I've got my first finger held down. Could you do this? Could you put your first finger on the D string to give you this sound here? And I didn't swap my fingers over, I added my second finger. So now 1 and 2 are down at the same time. And if you pick them off one at a time, why don't you give yourself a couple of minutes at getting used to the feel of putting those two fingers down together, and we'll see how we can build it up into a piece of music. So with your violins up into the playing position, now not only do you need to keep your first finger hovering over its dot, but you need to keep your second finger hovering over it as well. I'm going to give you some very simple patterns just to follow and to copy back. So here's the first one. Have a go. E, F, E, F. Try this one. Have a go. F, E, D, E. Try this. D, E, F, E. Last one. E, F, E, D. Now it's that last pattern that I'm going to get you to repeat over and over and over again. Ostinato, to repeat a pattern. Ostinato. The ostinato is E, F, E, D. Do it again. E, F, E, D. Let's try it. Keep that pattern in your head. E, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, E, F, E, D. And don't forget it, because you're just going to keep practicing it. Here we go. E, F, E, D. Now, when you can do that over and over again, and you're pretty sure you've got it right, and you're not making mistakes, and you're making a nice sound, join in with me on the next clip, and we'll see which piece of music that pattern actually fits with. There's a very, very well-known song, and it's called The Lion Sleeps Tonight. You might know it. Well, I'm going to show you how those 4 notes that we can now play in that ostinato pattern fit beautifully with the Lion Sleeps Tonight music. So I'd like you to watch and listen. Here I go. I'll do one more. Just pause the music now. Did you recognise the song? Why don't you see if you can play along with me now? We'll keep repeating that pattern over and over again, E, F, E, D. And we're going to keep it to those simple, long bow strokes. Now, that is really very straightforward. So what I might do is halfway through, I might suddenly shout, change. And let's get a bit more clever with our bow. So if you imagine we've been doing long strokes like this, every note has been one long bow stroke. What about if we suddenly make, instead of one long bow stroke for each note, what about if we did it in pairs? So we did 2 bow strokes for each note, like this. Same pattern, but I've just made the bow a little bit faster. We could even do it in 4s, like this. So if we play it with the music, get ready for me to shout 2s or 4s, and we'll suddenly see if we can change our bow in the right way. Here we go then. Violin's in the playing position. Find your E first, and we'll just do long bow strokes for every note. Do you remember your sequence? Here we go. And again. Let's try it in pairs. Back to singles again. Should we try it in 4s? Here we go. Again. In 2s. Hold it there. Ooh. So just pause the music. Makes your arm ache after such a long time, doesn't it? So remember that pattern. Remember the new note that went with it and the different ways in which we used our bow. And I'm going to be sending over to you a word sheet. It's the words to the Lion Sleeps Tonight song. I'm going to be sending it across to your teachers, and hopefully they'll either pass it on to you at school or onto you at home, wherever you are. And you can have a listen to the music. You can find it on any YouTube channel or Google it or iTunes it, whichever means you want, and you could sing along with the words. Because eventually a final performance could be where we play half and sing half. And it's just good fun to play along and sing along with the music anyway. So look out for that sheet that's coming your way. That's the end of our video lesson today. When you think about it, we've done quite a lot, haven't we? Looking at crotchets and quavers and their walk pattern and their jogging pattern, and then doing all that memory, trying to remember rhythms put together. Then we've learned a new way of moving our bow on the string, and we've talked about ups and downs, and we played that piece Batman, didn't we? That was good to play along with. You even learned a new note after all of that with your F squashed up to your first. And The Lion Sleeps Tonight, of course, which you can go ahead and look up at home. So much to do, so much to practice. I hope you're enjoying it and keeping on practicing and getting better and better. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. In the meantime, have fun, keep practicing, stay safe.